Hello, hello. And this is Passion Unscripted in the house. And we are coming in again. It's another Monday, fun day. And although Dina's internet is unstable, it's all about being raw and real. So there are no pre recordings, everything's happening in the real time. And I love it because it's just exactly how our life is. If
Mhm.
we are just showing up and things might be not perfect, but it's real, right? To show that as long as we show up for life and all that it matters, and we are showing up for you, everybody who is tuning in to listen, to watch us. And if this is the first time you are tuning in, welcome to our space. My name is Irina Portnova, and I'm a manifestation star because I help you consciously connect with yourself and your love and bring something extraordinary and magic into your life. And I'm here with my co-host Dina Alexander. Hello, hello, Dina. Say a couple of words about
Hi,
yourself.
hi everybody. How are you? I'm Dina Alexander. I am tuning you. I'm here from Aruba, talking to you guys out there. As Irina stated, it's Monday, our fun day, and we have a very good topic today. I love being generous in whatever kind of way because it's for
Mhm.
me that's the good energy. And we are going to talk all about generosity today.
Yeah, I just love that topic because Dina, when somebody is asking me what is very important for my partner, I always say that looks come second, generosity comes first. Because being a Leo by sign, I love to give, but I also love to receive. So it works both ways. And I love when there is a balance. And especially when we talk about masculine energy, right? When we talk about man, I feel that man energy is more attractive when they really caring, when they are given the compliments, when they are given the presents, and when they like presents, right? Like being in the now area, right? And when they are given the gifts, shower us with the gifts with love and attention, because women have to feel that being spoiled, being appreciated, being loved, because we were talking about how our energy works, right? Feminine energy is activating energy. And if there is a right man and he understands how it's all working together, they know that their best investment is an investment in a quality woman, because that woman is going to actually build something beautiful with them and also help them to thrive.
Love it. Love it. And you know what, Irina? Today's topic is wildly misunderstood, but yet deeply erotic when done right. And
Mm-hmm.
that's what we are going to talk today. Generosity, as you said. Not people pleasing, because there's a difference, okay? I'm not talking
Mm-hmm.
about people pleasing. I'm not talking about buying love, and I'm not talking about performing romance or love bombing, okay? Because
Mm-hmm.
we can do that very good, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But about giving as a natural expression, real generosity is sexy. And when it's embodied, it makes
Oh,
someone
your
feels
connection is
deeply
breaking up.
seen.
We didn't hear what you
Oh,
were saying.
so I was saying, because giving as a natural expression
Totally.
is a presence, is strength, is devotion. Okay, because real generosity is sexy, and
Mm-hmm.
when it's embodied, it makes someone feels deeply seen, cherished, and chosen. So let's bring it down to earth. Let's make it simple. Break it down. So before I continue, you want to share something?
No, I'm good. Let's just follow
Okay.
along.
Let's redefine generosity. Okay. We think often that generosity means spending money, grand gestures, impressing another person, proving your worth. But that's not generosity. That's called just compensation. True generosity doesn't come from fear. It comes from capacity. A generous partner doesn't give to earn love. So give to expect back. I gave so
Mm-hmm.
much, but I didn't receive. That is very selfish, and we are not talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
He gives because giving feels good, because delighting someone he cares about expands him. That's what we're talking about. Generosity
Mm-hmm.
is not about quantity, it's about attunement. And attunement is deeply erotic. So I love your smile. Tell me all about it. What did I open
No,
up?
it's so, so true. And I just wanted to say hi to Elle for stopping
Oh,
by and put in the comment that generosity is something we share or give without expecting for other to return. So true. It's, like when you do give something from your heart, and I know it because I'm very generous person. When you give something from your heart, you feel great from giving. But again, there are a lot of women who are givers, but they do not know how to receive. And I know it the first hand. Like I've been in a marriage for 24 years. My ex was very given, otherwise, he wouldn't be my husband, right? And for me it's truly important, and I notice like everything. For me, the biggest turn off, Dina, when the guy invites me to the restaurant, and then when they bring the bill, he looks extra, like careful into the bill. For me, that would be the end of the story. That man would never see me again, because again, it just doesn't resonate with my energy, because the nature of a man is a provider. And I don't care how a woman can be independent. Of course, men love independent women, but I always say that independence is for me to feel the freedom and also shower my love guy with what I decide to. But I still want to have a partner who is provider. I still want to have somebody who spoils me, who loves me, who cherishes me, who showers me with the gifts, who does the surprises for me, because for me that exactly the love language, right? And when a man starts withholding, and like I said, a lot of women just settle because they feel like they do not deserve, or they're just too shy to express what really matters to them. I always say, hold your standards, because there will be somebody who can meet them.
yes. Yes, that's my next segment. You want to be you want it's all about being giving that attention. Okay? It
Mm-hmm.
isn't about exclusivity, it's about giving that attention. A generous partner notices what lights her up, and it provides her that. Okay? It
Mm-hmm.
provides what softens her. It provides what makes her feel safe. He provides what makes her feel alive. Okay? And
Mm-hmm.
that I think in the role in the animal kingdom also, the male provide that. Okay, he is the one that takes care of the woman, with the exception of the lions, because the lioness is the one doing everything.
Mm-hmm.
So what I want to say, that person needs to say, I see you, I care, you matter to me. See, here is my gift to you. Okay. And when someone, a partner does that, the male partner does that, it relaxes the nervous system of the female. And the desires open up. And trust deepens in a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? It's
Mm-hmm.
not materialistic. It's the circle of life, it's the game of life. That's how it's supposed to be. Okay, and that is intimacy. If you want desire from a woman, treat her with something that she really wants. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and you need to know her love language. In this case, in your case, it's gifts. In my case,
Mm-hmm.
I love gifts, but I love a massage.
Mm-hmm.
Physical touch is for me also my love
Mm-hmm.
language. So you need to know the love language of your partner and provide that love language, not yours. For example, I had a partner that his love language was um, um, being together, communicating with each other constantly, being socially with each other. It wasn't my love language, but I enjoyed it because he liked it. But all of a sudden, all desire went away because he wasn't talking my language, okay, the way that I wanted it. Okay, so let's continue into gifts, compliments, and gestures done right. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
because that's what we're talking about. Okay,
Yes. Can
let's.
I just share? Al had the comment, so we
Okay,
can just address it. He says, "Will it come to a point where over generosity will suffocate the giver? That will be overwhelming rather than sexy."
that's a good question. A
Mm-hmm.
giver that gives constantly and wants something back, it's not being given by heart. It's just a show. Okay, you give because you want something back. A true
Mm-hmm.
giver gives without expecting anything because it makes him happy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And
so
yes, and I wanted to add to that. It just kind of obviously you want to have the woman who appreciates it, right? Because the woman who takes it as given, obviously, like at some point the man is going to say, "What the hell," right? So I totally get it, but it's all about there has to be reciprocity on both sides. So if a man is given, right, and the woman knows how to receive it and cherishes it, and like women, we are like these little girls we can be, right? And we are just like, like playful, sassy, and saying, "Oh my God, this is so cool. Thank you so much, right, for the flowers. Thank you so much for the chocolate. Like, oh, that's a beautiful dress, right? Oh, thanks for the surprise restaurant reservations, right? As long as the woman appreciates it, I feel that every man is going to value and they want to give more. Again, the man who understands the, like masculine power.
I'm going to add on your response to L. Um, I do believe in love languages. Okay, and some men, their languages is not gift giving, and they were not brought up as a gentleman to be. They haven't been taught that
Mm-hmm.
by giving gifts, compliments, and gestures,
Mm-hmm.
it's a way you can open up a woman. Okay, some men were not taught that this was the tool. So what happens? Then they will be doing something without knowing the reason why you're doing it. Okay, if gift giving is your love language, it will you will be giving without receiving anything, even no thank you. Okay, you will just be giving. Okay, but if you are someone that has been taught that gifts um, it has to be given as a tool, as a gentleman to open up a woman, and this is not being reciprocated, as you said, it will become a problem because
Mm-hmm.
um, you will notice that the woman is that is not her love language, and this happens a lot. There are some women that gifts, like me and you, I love a gift, a flower, a chocolate.
Bring it
You
on.
too.
The
But
more the merrier.
some women, it doesn't do anything for them. They want time spent together. They want
Mm-hmm.
physical touch. So when you as a man, if you're listening to me at this moment and your woman is not reciprocating your gifts, it's because she has another love language. And if you want to touch that love language, okay, that's as simple as that. Okay, and there is nothing wrong. Okay, nothing wrong with you, nothing wrong with your woman. It's all about knowing each other. Get to know each other. I love this.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
um, and let's talk practical, okay? Because this
Mm-hmm.
matters. Generosity shows up in a thoughtful gift, not expensive, meaningful. A compliment that reflects who she is, not just how she looks.
Mm-hmm.
Remembering what delights her, anticipating needs without being asked, offering support without control. The difference between sexy generosity and awkward giving is presence. Okay? You need to know what you're doing, the reason why you are giving that. If
Mm-hmm.
giving feels transactional, it lands flat. If giving feels attentive, it lands deeply. A gift that
Mm-hmm.
says, I thought of you. Um, Instead of saying, I hope this is enough. Because some people does say that. I hope this is enough. And it gives an information to the receiver that, oh, you went through all that trouble to get me that thing, but it's not attentive. Okay, it's not with a purpose, not being in love. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
what opens up, Irina? What opens up?
You know what? I just love this conversation because I feel like we want to freaking put it on the table. The more the merrier, because like my culture, right? I'm coming from Slavic country, Ukraine, Russia. We were trained that a man is the one, take you out, invite you, taking care of you. And in USA, everybody is like talking about, equality. And I'm like, hell with that equality. I just know who I am. And I want a man to show up the way that they are supposed to show up. Right. So again, it's very important even like to tell your partner, let's say if somebody is not aware, again, because not everybody was raised to give or to know, right? But the point is that everybody can choose to learn if they really care about their woman, right?
Yeah,
Just use it as an excuse. I remember I was communicating with one guy, and he was like, I don't know how to say the compliments. And I'm like, well, I love beautiful words. And he was like, sadly, I cannot say. And to me, it was just like frustrating. I was like, what do you mean? It doesn't cost anything just to say, compliments or something nice. And again, because I'm very open, I'm very like, like I just speak what it is in my heart. And for a lot of people, they do not know how to express, especially for the man. A lot of them just withholding, and they feel like if they open up, so it's like, they are going to be judged, they are going to be used against, right? So the idea is, when you understand the whole core relationship between man and woman, and you want to be a better man, the first thing is to like really ask your woman, what is something you would be happy with, right? What is something that gives you, satisfaction? Because again, yeah, maybe somebody is asking about satisfaction and the bad, but beyond that, they do not really communicate, right? So the idea is have an open communication, because it's important to understand, and it's important to care for the person that means something to you in a way that that person would love to be cared for.
true. Totally with you.
Mm-hmm.
So Al said something. What did he say? Let me
Yeah,
see.
he said have a buffet of generosity.
Yes, kind of. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So no, I love it because it's like L. knows what I'm going to talk next. I'm going to talk about overgiving.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you have to have a real buffet of generosity and not overgiving. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so we are flipping the coin. Overgiving is not sexy, it is anxious. Overgiving often comes from fear of losing that person, desire to be needy, lack of
Mm-hmm.
boundaries, seeking validation. And that's how a lot of my clients are walking around these days. Okay, a lot is seeking validations, doesn't know their own boundaries, and they desire to be needed. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that energy doesn't feel like devotion, it feels like pressure.
Mm-hmm.
True generosity is grounded, it has choice, it has discernment. It knows when to give and when to pause. And that steadiness is incredibly attractive. And
Mm-hmm.
that's what we are talking about at this moment. Time flies. You
Yep.
have a couple of minutes? Oh,
Yeah. So, would you like to give some tools, some tips, Dina?
yes. Um, I want to embody for a couple of minutes what we just spoke about, okay?
Mm-hmm. Right.
So let's pause. Place one hand on your heart, okay? And one on your belly. You can close your eyes if you want and ask yourself quietly, how do I feel when someone gives to me? No judgment, just notice. Now ask, how do I give when I feel secure? These answers reveal everything about your intimacy patterns. So, if you liked what you heard today, generosity isn't about money, it's about attention. It's the art of giving in a way that says, I see you, I choose you, and I delight in you. And that energy is irresistible. If this episode resonated, whether you're learning how to give more consciously or receive more openly, and you want support exploring intimacy, embodiment, and relationship dynamics, I'd love to connect with you.
Mm-hmm. And I also wanted to add that today I'm starting my challenge, Cash Flow Glow, where remember we were coming on the prior episode about the way you receive love, it's the way you receive money, right? Because everything is interconnected. And just know that this is a great space for you to explore what is your relationship with money and how you can call in more. Because again, it's all about understanding what are our behaviors, what are our thoughts behind everything what we are doing, right? And again, this is not something we were taught in schools or universities. So a lot of people are walking this life like completely dysfunctional, because besides making money they do not know even how to hold the true relationship. But again, it's not anybody's fault, it's just like the lack of knowledge. And again, it's all about just connecting with the right people, being in the right rooms, being plugged in into the communities, and learn and grow together, because as long as we are breathing we are constantly evolving. And this is exactly the way of living for everybody. So join the challenge. I have the link there. And let's talk about how do we attract money and how to make it possible. All right. Beautiful, beautiful episode. And if that episode brought something in you and you want some other topics, again, Elle, thanks so much for joining us, for tuning in. We always appreciate you. And for anybody, if you want to hear different topics, something that's on your mind, we would be happy if you just tell us and just express yourself. How do you feel? Maybe you feel like, these damn girls want too much, we are open to hear that, right? Let's just have the freaking communication, because life is all about just, like, let's have the conversation, and let's like, let's agree to disagree, which is absolutely fine. There is no such a thing as right or wrong. Everybody experiences this life differently, and we are very open for your comments and for your suggestions. So love you all, and we'll see you on the next episode next Monday. Bye.